I was the hardest working guy. I got my bachelor's degree. I'm working hard and I got fired. So I was like, I need to start a business. I started a business. I started a couple of them and they all lost money. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was young. I was trying all these different things. For years, I was failing. My mom and dad were like, what are you doing? Go get a job. You got a bachelor's degree. I'm like, Mom, I'm going to figure it out. Don't worry. I got in huge credit card debt. Huge. I went bankrupt. I went Chapter 7 BK. So I had no money. I couldn't afford to pay my damn rent. I was an affiliate. Guess what? I didn't have any money, right? So I was like, it wasn't even my website. It was just a link with my little code. I would send that link to freaking everyone I knew. I'm losing $10 a sale, you guys. So let's say I'm doing 100 sales a day at $10. I'm losing $1,000 a day in sales. So 30 days, it's $30,000 I'm losing. So what did I do? You could start as an affiliate, broke, living with your parents with no money. Go advance, learn, get to dropshipping, then you can get to private label, and then you can get to go in manufacturing direct. And that's how I did over $300 million in sales in 15 years. So this could happen to anybody here. I want to thank everybody for coming, by the way. I also want to thank the staff for always doing a kick-ass job. I want to thank all the speakers. You guys are doing great. And then we have our grand finale later. We got Brendan Boy speaking at the end, or wherever the hell he is. He's the grand finale. So I wanted to begin by letting you guys know I'm going to be talking about affiliate marketing, drop shipping, and private label. And the reason I'm going to talk about this because it's kind of my story. This is how I went from being bankrupt with $0, right? Starting there, becoming an affiliate, broke, living with my parents, and doing affiliate marketing, drop shipping, private label, and I did over $300 million in online sales in 15 years. So you can do it from zero. Do you guys have like 2 minutes so I can tell a little bit about my background? There's a lot of new faces here that probably don't know who the hell I am. Is that okay? Okay, great. So, some of you already might have heard some of these pieces of the story. Sorry. But there's a lot of new faces. When I graduated from college, you guys, I got fired at my first job. Got drunk that night in Hollywood. Was driving home like an idiot. Got a DUI. And went to jail. It was amazing. It was freaking amazing. I'm in jail with criminals, gang members, scared shitless. I was skinny at that time. I was like 130 pounds. It was very scary. But it was a wake-up call, you guys. Because I got fired and I learned, shit, there's no such thing as job security. Right? It doesn't exist. I was the hardest working guy. I got my bachelor's degree. I'm working hard and I got fired. So I was like, I need to start a business. So guess what I did when I got out of jail? I started a business. I started a couple of them, and they all lost money. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was young. I was trying all these different things. For years, I was failing. My mom and dad were like, what are you doing? Go get a job. You got a bachelor's degree. I'm like, Mom, I'm going to figure it out. Don't worry. So I'm trying all these different businesses. I got in huge credit card debt. Huge. I had all the credit. Every credit card you could imagine I had. I was in total debt, and I went bankrupt. I went Chapter 7 BK. So I had no money. I couldn't afford to pay my damn rent. So guess what I did? I go, Mommy, Daddy, I'm moving in. I had no money. My parents love me, of course. I'm Latino, so I come from the Latino culture. They're like, okay, son, come in. We'll cook you dinner every night. I'm like, thank you, Mom. Right? So I had home-cooked food, which was amazing. So I moved back in. And when I moved back in, guess what? My friends are buying their first home. They're buying their new cars, new watches, new clothes. And I'm broke, no credit cards, living with Mom and Dad. So I felt very small. I felt very embarrassed. And my parents were like, go get a job. And I was like, no, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to start a business. So then I talked to one of my friends. He's all, David, why don't you become an affiliate? I'm like, does anybody here know what an affiliate is?
Yes.
What's an affiliate? What's an affiliate, Olga?
Affiliate is someone who advertises something for someone.
She nailed it. That's good. So I'll give you a little more detail. That was the right answer, though. So an affiliate, my definition is you're marketing another company's product or service, right? And they're paying you a commission. For every time you drive traffic and a sale to that offer, they pay you a commission. So let's say this company sells health and beauty products. And they click on my link and it goes to their website and they spend $100 on that website, right? That company pays me 30%, $30. I make $30. That's what an affiliate is, right? So when I was young, I was an affiliate. Guess what? I didn't have any money, right? So I was like, it wasn't even my website. It was just a link with my little code, their website with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So what I would do is I would send that link to freaking everyone I knew, right? I'm like, I would email it to everybody. I would text it. I would send it to all my friends because I'm like, I want to make sales, right? So I was sending this link to everybody.
How long was the cookie?
Huh? So Cookie, she's very technical. This woman is very sharp. And she's wearing like best dressed, by the way, with the outfit. A cookie is, you guys, when you track a sale, the cookie could stay for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. What that means is when they click on that link, right, the longer it stays, the longer you get credit for that sale. Right? So if the cookie expires after 30 days, and then the customer buys on day 45, guess what? You don't get credit for that sale. So that's what she was explaining about a cookie. Sorry, it's a little height. That's very technical, but she's very smart. Good question. So then I did that, right? I was doing that, learning how to do online marketing, email marketing, sending that link to everybody. And then I'm like, hey, what can I do? I want to have my own website because the website I was sending traffic to was awful, you guys. I was like, how the hell am I making a sale? This website is awful. And I'm like, dropshipping. A light bulb came on. Does anybody know what dropshipping is? What's dropshipping? Not Olga again. You can't answer everything. What's dropshipping, Chad?
Dropshipping is you're going to be selling someone else's product. You don't have to touch it or see it. They're going to ship it for you.
He nailed it. This is a smart guy right over here. Chad, good answer. So he nailed it. So for you people that didn't hear that in the back, it's you're marketing someone else's product, or pretty much let's do a product, someone else's product. They're going to warehouse it, ship it to your customers, deal with postage, right? And I don't have to deal with any of that headache. So it was cool because I would have my own website. Let's say my website was called davidrivero.com. I love that name, by the way. It's a beautiful name. I'll say, so people come to that website, right? And I would have their products on my website. That dropshipping vendor, right? I would have their supplements. Let's say their brand was called ABC Supplements. So a customer would come to my website, davidrivero.com, buy ABC supplements, and then I would tell them, hey, this is what the customers bought. They would ship it to my customers, right? So I have to deal with that. That's called drop shipping. And I did that after being an affiliate, right? So I'm like, I'm all excited. I don't have to ship any of this. But what's the problem with drop shipping? Anyone know the problem with drop shipping?
Shipping time.
Shipping times.
Margins.
You're a smart guy. Margins. That's very good.
No control.
No control. All great answers. My number one problem is you're building their brand, right? It's their products. It's ABC supplements. It's not David Rivero supplements, right? So I'm building their brand when you're doing dropshipping. So I'm like, shit, I'm doing that. I'm building their brand. No one's coming back to my store to buy because next time they order, they're going to ABC supplements. There's no reason to come to me anymore. I'm like, what can I do? Have you guys ever heard of private label / white label? Okay. Who knows what's that? What's private label? Someone. What's private label, white label?
You buy a company's product, but you put your own label on it and you sell it as your own.
Smart woman. Good answer. That's 100% correct. So for the people that didn't hear that, what she said is, it's not your product, right? Let's say it's a supplement. Let's say it's a weight loss product. You're going to slap your label on that product, right? And then now it's yours. And that's what private label and white label is. It's another person's product, supplement, skincare, whatever it is, and you're just slapping your label on it, right? And that's what I did next. I'm like, okay, now I'm going to have my davidrivero.com site with my label. David Rivero supplements now, not ABC supplements. So that's what I worked out with the dropshipping vendor. I go, hey, you're going to be my dropshipping vendor, but I want my label. They're like, no problem. So I'm all excited. I have my own brand. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to change everything. my sales pretty much stayed the same, right? Nothing, all it was is it went from an ABC brand that was more well known than mine, so my sales actually didn't really go up. They usually stayed flat or went down, right? Because no one knew the David Rivero brand I just launched, right? So I'm like, shit, what am I going to do? I'm not really making more money. I have my own brand now. I have my own website. I'm all excited. But guess what? What's the problem when you go through a dropshipper? One guy in the back answered it. Margins, right? Because I'm going through a middleman. When you're going through a middleman, I'm buying wholesale. They're not the manufacturer, right? So my David Rivero supplements, they're selling to me at $13 a bottle when I could go direct to a manufacturer and get them for $3. So I'm losing $10 a sale, you guys. So let's say I'm doing 100 sales a day. At $10, I'm losing $1,000 a day in sales. So in 30 days, that's $30,000 I'm losing by not going straight to a manufacturer. So what did I do? I went to a manufacturer, right? So I told the dropshipper I'm going to go straight, and that's what I did, right? So now I'm making the same amount of sales, but I'm making an extra $1,000 a day with those 100 sales, which was a game changer, right? So my whole point is this: when you could start as an affiliate, broke, living with your parents with no money, right? Go advance, learn, get to dropshipping, then you can get to private label, and then you can get to go manufacturing direct. And that's what I did. That's how I did over $300 million in sales in 15 years. So, and now the great thing is after you do that, right? Like what happened to the dropshipping? Now you use like fulfillment companies like Rapid Fulfillment, right? They're a fulfillment company that warehouses and ships all my products. I have thousands of units, right? So there's 3PLs, fulfillment companies. I don't have to deal with that anymore. They're still doing that, but now I'm going to manufacturing direct. I have a fulfillment company that ships. I make the big margin. It's a win-win for everybody. I don't have to deal with all the damn headaches, right? So just wanted to show you that's how I did it, you guys. It could be done. I'm Latino. My parents are from Bolivia. They didn't even speak English. They couldn't teach me anything about business. My parents didn't make much money at all. So this could happen to anybody here. So now, you guys, I have more detailed information about that whole process. If you guys want it, you guys have your phone out? Take out your phone real quick. Take out your phone, go to Instagram. Type in Emily Says American. I'm just joking. Type in the David Rivero, right? Oh, Phoebe, you kept my name on this one.
I messed
up.
up.
Thank you. I thought that was going to say Fabian on it. Okay, thank you. So the David Rivero, hit the follow button, and send me your text, DM me your email address, and I'll send you the PDF that gives all the details on this, on affiliate programs and dropshipping. All right? And that's it, you guys. Hopefully you got some value there. And thank you guys very much. Thank you.